Perfect. We're going to be showing you guys how to trade for the top rookies in Madden 21. We're talking Isaiah Simmons, Chase Young, Joe Burrow, Patrick Queen, Jeff Hakuta, and Henry Ruggs. Not only are we going to trade for all these guys, but we're going to do it on the exact same team. We like to show you guys how to trade for these players individually, but we also like to show you guys how you could do it on the same team. And we're going to do it in different times. We're also going to be doing different methods. Make sure to check out our entire players to trade for list. You could get Jeff Hakuta and CJ Henderson on the same team. You get Henry Ruggs and Tyreek Hill on the same team. We have videos on it in the link in the description below. We have our players to trade for list. It's time to light it up and be the best damn Madden player you ever been in your life. Also, guys, we really need your guys' help to get us to 50 followers on Twitch. So please follow us on Twitch to help promote our site and our channel. We cannot thank you enough. Make sure to help us out for all the hard work we do by leaving us a like, a comment down below, sharing our videos, and subscribing to our channel, while also heading to our website after the video is over and clicking on our Madden group, joining that Madden group, and checking out our other Madden content like our players to trade for list. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and get merched up. It's nothing personal, baby. It's just business. Also, check out our new merch site. We have a link in the description down below. We also want to thank all of our members, our Patreon supporters, and our stream viewers, all of you guys who come visit our streams, and it's a blast. If you haven't checked out our streams yet, come check out our streams. You guys will have a lot of fun, and we apply a lot of the methods that we show in those streams so you can see it actually work right in front of your face. Okay, so first things first, let's go get an easy guy really quick. Let's go get Henry Ruggs the third. We're gonna go after Mr. Beast of the East, Julian Edelman. He's one of the guys that you could use to do this. You could use several other guys to do this as well. However, Julian Edelman's one of the best to do because the Patriots trade so well with almost every single team. In fact, they show value for guys that really shouldn't have any value at all. You know, this guy's terrible, but even this 68 overall, this guy is probably going to give me to get the trade to go through, so I could really quick jump into this, probably get a 5th round pick on top of it. That's beautiful. That's what I love to see. Let's move back down to our team and what we're going to be doing. And if you want to sign all these guys to incredible deals as well, make sure to check out our contract tips and tricks, because you will be able to do things that you couldn't even imagine with our tips. So we're gonna go to the Raiders here. Now they're short on some funds. I have to keep them at a 53 man. I don't have to keep them. That's not what we're talking about. That's the SAR. I'm doing the SAT. And we're gonna have a more detailed thing on this to where you can see really how we're doing the SAT, what to look for. And so we're going to trade him for Nathan Peterman. We just need him to get to the team and clear up some cap room because they were negative. This year, a lot of teams are negative. They are negative in cap. They really don't have money to spend when it comes to trading in general, or even in the free agency. So it's easier in the free agency this year. However, it's still just ridiculous. So I'm going to use a left outside linebacker if I can. I don't have one. Maybe I can use a strong safety here. I'll go after a strong safety. Don't have that. I could use Rowe, but they're not going to like Rowe either. So what kind of value can I go after here? You can also get Julian Edelman back extremely cheap as well, because Julian Edelman's still trading for regression at this point, so the CPU doesn't see him as valuable as they probably should. We'd go after a wide receiver here, maybe Preston. He's cheap. I don't know if they'll like him. Not too much here. So they're fighting me a little bit on this, and the thing is I got to be careful of how much money I'm going to spend in this. I'll use a 71 overall green interest, get pretty close from that, and then here if I want to use a 1st round pick, I could try and stay away from that as much as you can. Your 1st round picks are extremely valuable. You can see there, almost accepted, which is really frustrating. So here, since I could trade for halfbacks extremely easy, I would either go pick one up on free agency, but since I don't have that ability right at this moment, I'm going to use Howard. I can always get Howard back. Use positions that you could get back easily, such as halfbacks. 4th round pick there is showing me some good looks. I can't complain with that. I'll go a 3rd round pick. See if we can smidge our ass out of here. Ooh, looks like they're going in for the smidge, boys. They're hitting up that dang smidge. All right, let's smidge warfare, baby, all day, every day. Ask for picks back, gentlemen. And there you go. That's Henry Ruggs. Next up, we're going to be showing you how to get Isaiah Simmons, the guy who is an absolute monster at outside linebacker. If you play him in simulation, you do it in a 3-4 base, New England's defense, you're going to get a lot out of him. In order to get him, I'm going to try to make it as easy on myself as possible. I'm going to be doing the SAT here as well. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going after Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith is, you know, he's just a beast. There's a lot of things to him that make him a beast. So I'd be using a D tackle here, trying to go right outside linebacker if I can. You know, 71 would be nice right at this gate here. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, that's pretty close. We could probably go with a 3rd round pick at this moment. And ask for picks back. Always protect yourself. Get 100% of your value. Because if I just accepted, I would have missed the 6th. Sometimes you can even add a 5th. Sometimes you can add a 3rd. And you could go from there. Next up, now that we have Harrison Smith on our team, let's take him. Let's do the stack process. Head to the mighty beast. I want this guy in every single franchise. Isaiah Simmons is just an absolute monster. If I can get a 5th round pick, sometimes you can get green interest and you can get a lot for a guy. If you've watched our wide receiver, how to get all the best elite wide receivers that are extremely fast, we get a lot of value with doing the SAT. The SAT can be extremely profitable when using the method correctly. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to now go after Isaiah Simmons and see if we can bring him onto the team of our mighty rookie team that we got at this moment here. I'd go for a center, see if I can get away with this. See what his value is. Now we're talking. Halfback yellow interest is what I'm going to go for. Yellow interest if possible. I don't know if he's going to actually show it. He showed a little bit there. That wasn't too bad, but I want yellow interest here. So we'll use, yeah, that's not even that much better. That's really not even that much better, but we're getting him so much cheaper. Isaiah Simmons is impossible to trade for usually. However, what I'm going to do now is add a 3rd round pick since my 4th didn't work. See if we can get it, and there we go. I'm not going to bump up to the 2nd and then ask picks back. Go to your next year. Okay, just think of them as one-off. If I have a 2nd this year that they'd accept, they might accept the 3rd of next year. Okay, so and that's kind of what you want to think about is trying to use your next year picks more than anything. So we picked on Isaiah Simmons. Let's go on and get some more other guys. So next up, we're going to be getting Patrick Queen. In order to get Patrick Queen, I'm going to go after Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner is a monster, and I really want to pick him up as much as possible. One thing about the Seahawks is they love right tackles. They absolutely love right tackles, and I love giving them right tackles. I mean, let's be real here. I want to give them as many right tackles as I can. I can get a better right end than this, so why not do this? You know, I can't really complain with that. At this point in time, I'd probably have to use a 1st. If I can get away with a 2nd, I will. I'm going to milk it because I know that they're going to smidge the living piss out of me. So I'm going to use the 12th overall pick at this moment in time. Ask for some picks back. Go for the 6th, possibly the 5th. You know, just kind of work your way up from there. Now I got Bobby Wagner. Let's take Bobby Wagner and put him on the team that we need to put him on. And the cool thing about the Ravens is the Ravens actually need a middle linebacker according to their team needs, which is also really confusing. So you want to profit off this trade as much as possible. So I'm looking for multiple picks. You know, a 1st, a 3rd, a 6th, something of that nature. I know I'm milking it. We're going in for the smidge 7th round pick here. I want to get 100% of my value for Bobby, and I did. A 1st, 3rd, and a 7th is what I got for him. Now, in the process of what I just did, I just made Patrick Queen tradable in this process, right? Why did I make him tradable? Because of the SAT. The beautiful thing is they still need middle linebacker according to their team needs, which is still odd. Can we actually get away with it? We'll see. We can't. Their team needs maybe Lion right there. So I'm going to move on and go to the next guy, Eric Flowers. Let's see if we can pick him up from here. I'm going to go for Pat Queen, and let's see where we're at. Well, that was pretty damn good value there. Let's check out our halfbacks. What about our boy here, Laird? And we got it to go through. As easy as that. Pretty simple. Any one of you guys can do it and have an amazing team. Let's move on. The next guy we're going to be trading for is Jeff Hakuta. In order to get Jeff Hakuta, you have to get Richard Sherman. To get Richard Sherman, it's pretty easy. I could use Julian Edelman, a halfback who I could replace, and a first-round pick. I want to minimize my losses as much as possible. We already know that we could get Julian Edelman back really easy. Halfbacks, get them back super easy. First-round pick, not that hard. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go stack him onto the Lions because I want to get Jeff Hakuta. Now, I could get Sherman back fairly easy, possibly. You know, you usually can. And it also is dependent on your team as well. But I don't want to actually pick him back up right at this moment. I don't really need to. So I want to try and get Hakuta as cheap as possible. Can I go a first round pick? Possibly. I would have to go pick one up, maybe a second one here, utilizing a right guard, something of that nature. Let's go for a right guard here. I did pick one up on free agency. See if we can get away with this. We just brought on Jeff Hakuta as well for a halfback that we got on free agency, a second round pick, and Leary, who we got on free agency as well. So the next two guys we're going to go after Chase Young and Joe Burrow. We're going to do the SAR for these guys. We've done the SAT for them as well, but it is quite difficult to do, and we'll show that on our website. Also, if you want to see how we do the SAR to perfection, we have many videos on that as well. We'll have in the link description below. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Chase Young released to my team. Chase Young is very, very difficult to trade for. It's in standard methods or what most other people do. They just try to trade for him, and it's just not usually going to work. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make the system drop him. I'm going to confuse the system. I'm going to trade them 3 right ends for as much as I could possibly get. And what you're going to see here is all of a sudden he is no longer a part of the team. He is now on free agency. And let's quickly go over and get Joe Burrow as well. To get Joe Burrow, it's actually quite simple. I mean, I could grab Josh Rosen. There's 2 different ways to get any quarterback you want. There's our 5-wave SAR, there's the SAT, then there's the 2-wave SAR. If the 2-wave doesn't work, use the 5-wave. If that doesn't work, use the SAT. We're going to show you the 2-wave here. And the whole goal of the 2-wave is to keep them at a 53-man roster as much as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after some kind of lineman here. Give them Josh Rosen for this lineman. They're obviously going to accept it. And then what I'm going to do now is trade them 3 QBs. So I could grab Flacco, Dobbs, and then I could grab Fitzpatrick. I'll use Fitzpatrick. His contract's a little bit higher than I want. But let's get some actual value for him. Let's go for I think we could probably get a 3rd round pick. We'd maybe even get the 2nd round pick, but I'm going to go for the 3rd. Yeah, he doesn't have enough polling weight, so we'll just go 5th, make it easy on ourselves. Trade him the 5th round pick. You're going to see QB is on their team needs. He is gone as well. Now, whoever you originally stack in the 2-wave is who you're going to get back. So let's go to the free agency here, and let's go and grab these guys here. We'll grab Chase Young, pick him up. Now, guess what? His contract is reset, so now you could sign him to an even cheaper deal. Joe Burrow's contract's reset too, so you could sign him to an incredibly cheap deal, and that way when he's a 99 overall, you're only paying him $70 million, something of that nature. And let's look over our guys that we picked up. You know, we got Joe Burrow now on the list. Henry Ruggs. Halfbacks are extremely easy to trade for the most part. I mean, they're just so easy. D tackles really easy as well. We picked up Patrick Queen. You guys could get Brown. He's on our players to trade for. The D tackle on the Panthers, the rookie, any lineman, just basically everyone. We picked up Hakuta there, and then we also have our boy Isaiah Simmons. And this team is just, you know, incredibly deadly now, and we didn't even jump into it too much. Imagine if you dived in, you know, really hard and you did one of our rookie rebuilds like we did. Anyways, with that being said, guys, I'm out of here. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a comment down below. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Check out our live stream, get merched up, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a damn good day.